Hey guys, welcome to the first Photoshop tutorial of me, Novice Media. And today's Photoshop tutorial is basic tuning. Now, last season of GIMP tutorials, I created a 7-part series of customizing a SUV called a Ford Kuga. I think didn't get as many hits as I wanted, but it was a very good tutorial, very good series, and I think I had a lot of fun making it. Right, screen recorder started and Photoshop is in the process of opening. Now I'm just going to drag this onto the first monitor and look for my photo. Alright, so I'm just going to drag the picture over. Now here's our Lexus ISF. First thing I'm going to do is just crop out some website URLs. And now I'm just going to grab my rectangle select tool. Now I'm going to drag this this rectangle over the top of the entire image. We're going to capture these plants and everything, and we're going to drag it just below the windscreen and the side window. Control T is transform. I'm going to drag this down like that. Press enter and Control D, which deselects the image. Now I've made the windscreen much shorter. It looks more like a concept car now. I'm just going to make this a bit smaller now because I had that grey line at the top. Now there's two ways we can do this next bit, and this is to stretch the bumper down to make it look like an aftermarket body kit. You can use a square select tool, which is what I've got here. Control T to transform, and down like that. Now that is alright. However, you don't capture everything of the body kit. That's actually one of my best ever goes at something like that. But what I will do is use the quick selection tool. I might actually leave it like that because that's pretty good. But I'd use it. You can also use the quick selection tool and get into all the extra little bits in there. So I'm going to go to this side skirt. There we go. Now I'll use the quick selection tool on this. I'm getting a lot of things I don't want. Easy fix, just go to the top of the tool options bar and hit subtract from selection. Whatever you click subtracts from the selection, as the title suggests. Doesn't have to be really detailed. Control T to transform, and I've got a little thing down there I just want to get rid of. Right, yeah. Just a little dot. Now I've hit Control T to transform, and I stretch it down a bit, and you can see that just behind the body panel there's a bit of a grey spot. That's because I've moved something there, and it's like it's a 2D image, so when you move something, something has to take its place. Well, nothing really is there. Now my foreground colour is in fact grey, but you guys will probably have white. So when you go in the right position, covering all the black, all the white you guys have, hit enter, then hit Control D. D to deselect. Just gonna hit Control minus. Yep, that looks pretty good. A little bit of not very good brush work there, but it'd be alright. Now here's a really good thing to do. Layer, new adjustment layer, and hue and saturation, and just hit OK. Now, if you want saturation, you guys have probably used this tool, probably would have used this tool before, but not, probably, this is going to be new to you, I think, unless it's not new to you. Okay. It's called editing different, different versions of different areas of the, different colors of the image, sorry, trying to use words there. Now, I've got edit master. Master is every single color on the image, so you're pretty much meaning, long story short, you're editing everything. However, if you go to edit, blues, you're only playing with the blues in the image, or the blue colors, which in fact is the car. If you have any blues in your image, or if you wanna, if your car's a different color and you got, it's not the car isn't the only color, the only one of that color on the image, you can just go to the layer mask and rub out all the extra stuff. I'm gonna choose a nice red for mine. Gone past the reds, I think there. So hue, you've gotten a red hue, yellow hue, whatever you've chosen. Saturations, you can make it real dark or real light, how much the saturation is. I might lean towards the brighter end of things. Nice bright car. Turn the lightness down a little bit. I've got a little bit of purple in there, but I should be right. Okay, now I've got a bit of purple on the windscreen now, so I might just rub that off. Eraser. There we go. I'm trying the easier way, see if the quick selection tool works. And it works perfectly. Alright, now I'm gonna go back to my eraser after I've hit my selection, 94, and just do that. No worries. Control D. You can even use that selection and give it a bit of a quick tint. All I'm gonna do is just make a new layer, select a black, and I'm on the eraser tool. Cover the whole windscreen with black. Control D, and then I'm going to turn down the opacity. So we're giving it a quick tint. I think around the 50% looks good, 57%. I won't worry about the purple in the body kit because that's going to take too much time. But what I can show you guys now is how to create night. I'm going to duplicate the background layer because we're going to put in extra lens flares. It's going to be awesome. Layer, new adjustment layer, brightness and contrast. This is the simplest thing to do. Brightness and contrast. Turn down the brightness. I'll turn down up the contrast just a touch. Actually, around there looks good. Minus 150 and plus 100 is fine for my image. Now I'm going to hit the background copy layer, and I'm going to go filter, render, lens flares, and I'm just going to put on a lens flare just on the light. Brightness is up pretty high, so I'm just going to put it on 60, well, 76 looks good. Yep, and I'm just going to do the same thing again, filter, render, lens flares. Put it on the other side. Perfect. Now we have created day and night.